Hello students, welcome to our lecture, second poem, namely Indian Weavers, which is written by Sarojini Naidu. So in this lecture, we are going to do our remaining part of brainstorming question answer. So let's do. Right? So now we go to the next question. Okay, we go to the next question. Sorry. Next question is what? Give the antonyms and synonyms of the following and make sentence of your own. Now see here what column given: word, antonyms, sentence, synonymous, sentence. So what word is given? We have to write their antonyms. Antonym means उसका opposite लिखना है. जैसे new है तो उसका opposite क्या होगा? Old होगा. फिर उसके ऊपर क्या करना है हमको? एक sentence बनाना. फिर synonymous means उसकी meaning लिखनी है, similar meaning. ओके फिर बाद में हमको क्या करना है? उसके ऊपर एक सेंटेंस बनाना. सो दिस प्लेस इज नॉट सफिशिएंट, दैट्स व्हाई आई रिटन अनदर प्लेस एंड दैट इज फॉर यू. राइट, सी लाइक दिस आई रिटन, आई पुट इट हेडिंग. सो फर्स्ट वर्ड इज व्हाट? न्यू. एंटोनिम में व्हाट? अपोजिट क्या है उसका? ओल्ड. और उसका सेंटेंस मैंने क्या बनाया? एवरीवन मस्ट ग्रो ओल्ड. व्हाट? ईच एंड एवरीबॉडी व्हेन वी गेट अ बर्थ. राइट, न्यू मीन्स we get a birth, childhood. So what? Once a time what? Once a time we grow and we become a old. Now their same meaning is what? Synonymous means same meaning. What is the new same meaning? Fresh. So we begin every morning with a fresh life. What? Each and every morning our fresh life is we living what? Our fresh life. That I given. Next is what given? Bright. Next sentence is what? Bright. Bright opposite is what? Dull. Right? One feel dull without a shower after leaving bed. Without shower after leaving bed. One feel dull. Dull. What? One feel dull. जब हम लोग अभी क्या है? Too much hot. गर्मी के महीने में और अभी बारिश बीच बीच में हो रही, बीच बीच में बहुत गर्मी हो रही है. तो जब बहुत गर्मी होने लगती है तो रात के समय क्या है? बहुत डल फीलिंग होती है, बहुत आलस आता है. So when we take a shower, so we feel what? We feel what? After leaving bed. One feel dull without a shower after leaving bed. जब हम लोग सो के उठते हैं तो क्या होता है कि जब तक हम शॉवर नहीं लेते, जब तक हम लोग स्नान नहीं करते हैं, तब तक क्या होता है? हमको बहुत लेजीनेस आता है. एंड दैट इज व्हाट? नाउ ब्राइट का सिनोनिमस. सिनोनिमस मीन्स सेम मीनिंग. ब्राइट मीन्स शाइनिंग. चिल्ड्रन look at shining things with bright and curious eyes. What? Any shining things. Some like small children, we say small born baby, infant also, कि ऊपर हम लोग फुग्गा कलर का रेड कलर का लगाते हैं तो he what? Babies are what? They will attract with that red color. और कुछ भी shining लगाया है तो उससे क्या होता है? अट्रैक्ट होते हैं. Because what? Because what? Their eyes are what? Curious for look to the क्या देखने के लिए? उनकी आईज बहुत क्यूरियस रहती, कोई भी शाइनिंग या डार्क कलर को देखने के लिए. नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट गिवन? नेक्स्ट वर्ड इज व्हाट? डेड. डेड का अपोजिट क्या हो गया? अलाइव. सो यार मैंने सेंटेंस क्या बनाया? द लास्ट टाइम वी मेट ही ब्रॉट द रूम अलाइव विथ लाफ्टर एंड चीयर. लास्ट टाइम वी मेट, जब हम लास्ट टाइम में मिले थे, ही ब्रॉट द रूम अलाइव. और जो कमरा था, जो यहाँ पर सब लोग थे, उसने हंस का ऐसा व्हाट? ही ब्रॉट द रूम अलाइव. वो कमरे को क्या कर दिया? जीवंत कर दिया. विथ लाफ्टर एंड चीयर. वो मतलब इतना उसने ऐसी बातें की है, सब लोग इतना हंसे कि पहले क्या था? अलाइव मीन्स उसने कमरा नहीं जिंदा कर दिया, वहां पर जो लोग थे उनमें क्या कर दी? एकदम खुशहाली भर दी. सब लोग हंसने लगे, ऐसा माहौल बना दिया कि उस कमरे में जितने लोग थे वो खुशी से भर गए, मतलब अलाइव हो गए. उसका सिनोनिमस क्या हो गया? लाइफलेस. डेड मीन्स लाइफलेस. द चिल्ड्रन वर malnutrition. The children were malnourished. The children were malnourished and their eyes were lifeless. जब चिल्ड्रन क्या होते हैं? malnourished, कुपोषण के शिकार हो जाते हैं. तो their eyes were lifeless. उनकी आंखों में क्या दिखता है? ऐसा लगता है कि उनका जीवन ऐसा लगता है कि वो जिंदगी क्या उनकी the children were माल नरिस्ड, जब वो कुपोषण के शिकार होते हैं, जब चिल्ड्रन माल नरिस्ड होते हैं एंड देयर आईज वर लाइफलेस, तब उनकी आंखें ऐसे लगती है कि उनके पास जीवन नहीं रह गया या उनके पास जीवन की कमी हो गई। स्टिल, स्टिल मीन्स व्हाट? लाइवली। स्टिल मीन्स लाइवली। व्हाट? द क्राउड वॉज लाइवली एंड चीयरिंग द प्लेयर। द क्राउड था, जब हम लोग क्रिकेट खेलने जाते हैं, क्रिकेट देखने जाते हैं, हमारी टीम खेलती है, तो क्राउड वॉज व्हाट? लाइवली एंड चीयरिंग द प्लेयर। मीन्स जो वहां पर बैठे हैं एकदम, हम लोग एकदम जीवंत रूप से लाइवली एकदम चीयरिंग करते हैं, किसके लिए? प्लेयर्स के लिए, ताकि हमारे इंडिया क्रिकेट टीम क्या है, वह क्रिकेट को जीत जाए। स्पेशली जब अगेंस्ट ऑफ पाकिस्तान, इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान का मैच रहता है। नाउ व्हाट? दैट इज स्टिल का सेम मीनिंग क्या हो गया? अनमूविंग। द लेक वाज कवर्ड विथ ऑयल एंड ले डर्टी एंड अनमूविंग। व्हाट इज हियर? द लेक वाज कवर्ड विथ ऑयल। जब लेक, जो तालाब है, वो किससे कवर्ड हो गया? तेल से। एंड ले डर्टी एंड अनमूविंग, और क्या हो गया तब? वो गंदा हो गया है, और उसका पानी क्या है? ऐसा लग रहा है वह मूव नहीं होने वाला है, एक जगह से दूसरी जगह नहीं जा रहा। द लेक वॉज कवर्ड विथ ऑयल, तालाब पूरा पानी से भर गया है। एंड ले डर्टी एंड अनमूविंग, और वो वही रह गया है, वो क्या हो गया? गंदा हो गया वो पानी, अब वह प्रवाहित नहीं हो रहा, मतलब एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पे वो मूव नहीं हो रहा है। ओके, नाउ वाइल्ड, इसका अपोजिट क्या हो गया? एंटोनिम civilized. What is the sentence I made? After many years of instruction, they finally changed him into a civilized city dweller. After many years instruction, they finally changed him into a civilized city dwellers. क्या हो गया? बहुत wild, civilized. तो after many years of instruction, बहुत साल से इंस्ट्रक्शन मैंने दिया, they finally change, लास्ट में उन्होंने क्या किया? फाइनली चेंज किया वो जगह, और वो कहाँ पर? वो ड्वेल होके कहाँ गए? सिविलाइज सिटी पे, जहाँ लोग रहते हैं वहां पर आ गए। नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट? देयर वाइल्ड, सिनोनिमस इज व्हाट? दैट इज अनटेम्ड। दो वी थिंक ऑफ एलिफेंट एज जेंटल जिएंट, अनटेम्ड वन आर डेंजरस। ओके, जो क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग? दो वी थिंक एलिफेंट्स आर जेंटल जिएंट्स, हम लोग बोलते हैं बहुत अच्छा है, बट व्हेन ही अनटेम्ड, जब उसको गुस्सा आता है, हाँ, सो एनी एलिफेंट व्हेन ही बिकम एंग्री, इट इज डेंजरस फॉर अस। नाउ नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट? फॉल। फॉल एंटोनिमस इज व्हाट? एंटोनिम राइज, राइट? द राइज ऑफ द न्यू स्टार। व्हाट? द राइज ऑफ द न्यू स्टार ऑफ इंडियन टेनिस इज स्टनिंग। व्हाट? राइजिंग स्टार मीन्स उगता हुआ सूरज। राइज करना मतलब जब सन राइज होता है, उगता है, उसको बोलते हैं। द राइज ऑफ द न्यू स्टार ऑफ इंडियन टेनिस इज व्हाट? स्टनिंग। जो क्या है कि इंडिया का जो टेनिस का जो नया नया खिलाड़ी ऊपर आ रहा है, प्लेयर ऊपर आ रहा है, दैट इज स्टनिंग। नाउ फॉल का सिनोनिमस वी कैन राइट सिनोनिम, दैट इज ड्रॉप। When prices rise suddenly, everyone hope it will drop soon. What? In कोई भी सामान का what is given when prices rise suddenly, अचानक किसी चीज की प्राइस बढ़ सकती है, so everyone is thinking it will be drop soon. इतना जल्दी, इतना ज्यादा बढ़ गया है, जल्दी ही इसका प्राइस क्या हो गया? नीचे आएगा, राइट? ड्रॉप, कम हो जाएगा। We can take example of many more things just like groceries या वेजिटेबल्स में देख लो, कभी कभी कोई वेजिटेबल्स की प्राइस, अनियन की प्राइस कभी कभी एकदम ऊपर हो जाती, कभी कभी इट्स इट विल बी ड्रॉप टिल टू द 10 rupees kg also, and once upon a time we are purchasing same onion 150 rupees kg, and now we will sometime उसका प्राइस नीचे चला जाता है, तो we will take 20 rupees kg, 15, and sometime it will be drop till to the 10 rupees kg. And next is what? Last one, child. Child, what? Antonym adult. An adult has a fully developed human system till about 60 years of age. What? An adult has fully developed, जो हमारे human system है, जो हमारे human system है, अभी human जो पावर बढ़ाने के लिए बहुत सारी मेडिसिन आ रही, विटामिन सी. एंड गवर्नमेंट से टुडे व्हाट पेंडेमिक व्हाट फॉर कोरोना, government what giving instruction we have to eat the fruit or vegetables with vitamin C. And now many people are eating vitamin C tablets also. For what purpose? Because vitamin C what developed our human power. So that's why what here what they say, an adult has a fully developed immune system till about 60 years of age. जो adult है उसका immune system क्या होता है, पूरा develop हो जाता है, which is में 16 एज के पहला ही पूरा उसका immune system क्या होता है, डेवलप हो गया रहता है. तो चाइल्ड का सिनोनिम क्या होगा, यंग वन. सो यंग वंस आर इनोसेंट टिल दे स्टार्ट इमिटेटिंग ग्रोन अप. वह यंग वन क्या रहते हैं, इनोसेंट रहते हैं. हाँ, टिल दे, कब तक वो इनोसेंट रहते हैं, व्हेन दे स्टार्ट इमिटिंग ग्रोन अप. जब तक वो बड़े नहीं हो जाते हैं तब तक वो क्या रहते हैं, इनोसेंट रहते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. मेक अ वर्ड रजिस्टर फॉर क्लोथ, अटायर. Attire dress. Cloth means attire. Attire means dress. You know already, I think. Make a word. We have to what? Make a word register. means हमको बताना है जो words registers हैं किसके लिए, cloth के लिए. हाँ, that is what we can say. हम लोग किधर जा रहे हैं, गारमेंट शॉप में जा रहे हैं, टॉप शॉप में जा रहे हैं, अपना आउटफिट देखने के लिए जा रहे हैं. हाँ, उसके लिए क्या चाहिए हमको, वार्डरोब में रखने जा रहे हैं. क्या रखने जा रहे हैं, अपने क्लोथ को रखने जा रहे हैं. रेमेंट, हाँ, अपैरल, ये सब क्या है, ड्रेसेस के लिए यूज होने वाले क्या है, वर्ड्स है. ड्रेस के लिए, क्लोथ के लिए, अटायर के लिए, रेमेंट्स, अपैरल, गेटअप एंड गिव. These all words are used for what? Used for the word what? Cloth. And these words are what? Registered words. Huh? Now next question we are going to do, that is what? Complete the following table. That is what? Figure of speech given. First column what given? Name of figure of speech. And second column what? We have to pick out the line from the poem and we have to write there which line belongs to this figure of speech. Okay. So देखिए what? Complete the table. First figure of speech what given? First column simile. So which line belongs to the simile? I already written here. Blue as the wing of Halcyon Wild. What? Halcyon and Halcyon Wild. So क्या है here what? Which line is belongs to the simile figure of speech? Already I think when I given figure of speech notes, there also I given this. Simile what? Which line is example of simile? Blue as the wing of Halcyon Wild. And next word given, why here? Because as direct comparison between the word blue color and Halcyon wing means the जो किंगफिशर बर्ड है, हाँ, विद देयर विंग्स कलर, जो उसके फीदर्स का कलर है, ब्लू कलर इज व्हाट, इट इज टोटली मीन्स इट इज डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड और डायरेक्टली कंपेयर्ड विद द व्हाट, हेल्कॉन बर्ड्स कलर. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज गिवन व्हाट, इमेजिनरी फिगर ऑफ स्पीच. हियर इज व्हाट, इमेजिनरी फिगर ऑफ स्पीच. ब्रेक ऑफ डे, गे, ब्लू. व्हाट? Yeah, break of day is what? Here what? Which type of imagination we have? Break of day means when the day started, when sun rising. Gay means what? Shining. Blue color is also belongs to the shining. Means here break of day, it is beginning of a life. So here what? The poetic line, from which line we get the imagination. That line belongs to the figure of speech, imaginary. Here which type of imagination we are getting? Break of the day, gay and blue. This word which type of imagination giving? The life. What? Our what? Beginning of our life. This type of imagination is giving. That's why this line belongs to the which figure of speech? Imaginary. Now metaphor. Weavers weaving at break of day. What here? Weavers work break of day. Weavers weaving break of day. Here what? Weavers work is what? Hard work is started when? Break of day. Break of day is related with what? Morning. So it is what? Indirectly related with the morning. So indirect comparison what? Metaphor. And direct comparison? Simile. So here what? Break of day is what? Indirectly compared. The what? Break of the day is indirectly compared with the morning. That's why this line belongs to the which figure of speech? Metaphor. Now same line belongs to the figure of speech what? Alliteration. That is weavers, weaving and break of the day. See here, the sound of letter W is repeated and that's why this line belongs to the which figure of speech? Alliteration. Right, understood? Next we are going next question. What? The rhyme scheme of the first stanza is AABB. Find the rhyme scheme of the second and third stanza. So first stanza rhyme scheme is given and we have to find out second and third stanza. Already I given rhyming word. So regarding the rhyming word, we come to know what is the rhyming scheme of the poem. So first line what? Day, gay. That is what? AA. And then what? Wild child. That we can give what? BB. So same way in first stanza given. So in second stanza, what is the rhyming scheme come? Here night and bright is what? Rhyme to each other. Green and queen is rhyme to each other. So what rhyming scheme in second stanza will come? AABB. In third stanza is what? Still chill. Cloud, shroud. So here what? Third stanza also what? Still is what? Rhyme to the chill and cloud is rhyme to the shroud. So here third stanza also which rhyme scheme will come? AABB. Now we go to the next question, that is the poet has asked a question at beginning of every stanza. Right? The poet has asked a question at beginning of every stanza. So what we have to do? Effect of creates on reader. So what we have to do? The poet has asked a question at the beginning of every stanza. Explain the effect it creates on the reader. What we have to do? Explain the effect it creates on the reader. That is what I explained nahi aa paya hai wahan par. So I think you can see your textbook there given. So what is given? What question asked? The poem has asked question at the beginning. What poem? What poem जब भी चालू हो रही तो वहाँ पर उसको क्या पूछा गया? Question पूछा गया. किसमें? Each and every stanza में that what? The Sarojini Naidu asked the question to the weaver. So they told what? Explain. What we have to do? Explain the effect it on the creator, on the creates the effect. The what? Effect it creates on reader. Reader के ऊपर उसका क्या effect पड़ता है उसके बारे में इनको explain करना. So see, the first each stanza of the poem begin with the question to the weaver. Already I told in each stanza, Sarojini Naidu asked the question to the weaver. First stanza at the dawn, as the poet asked why they are working so early. In second stanza they ask what? Why they make the bright color garment at the dusk. And third stanza what the Sarojini Naidu asked to the weaver? She asked what? Stanza. Asking them why they are working so late in the cold darkness. So in the question, the reader knows about the time of day, the color of clothes. What each and every stanza. First stanza she asked why you are weaving your clothes early in the morning. Second stanza also why you are making very bright clothes. Third stanza she asked what? Why you are working so late. It is too darkness, very chill night. Then also you are working. So in the question the reader knows what? By the reading this we come to know what? About the time of the day, color of the cloth, right? We come to know what? Which time, what is the color uses. So the reply gives information about the purpose of the new cloth. What? Then weavers what? What? In each and every stanza Sarojini Naidu asked the questions. And through that we are reading the poem, we come to know what? Timing and color of the cloth. And when she asked the question, so we were what? He given the reply. What he given reply? Give the information about the purpose of the new cloth, why the color is that way. He told what? Why is making new type of cloth, why this type of color is chosen, that answer given by the weaver. So what? The poem is like a conversation between the poet and craftsman. It conveys the metaphor using time of the day and stage of life. The color and clothes suited for the stage. Here what? The poem is like a what? Conversation between what? How? Lucena conversation. Writing skill में write the conversation between teacher and student, write the conversation between doctor and patient. So this poem is which type of poem? Yeah, this poem is what? It shows that is what? It is the conversation between what? Poet Sarojini Naidu and weaver. Craftsman means weaver. So it what says? It conveys the what? Metaphor. Metaphor means it is indirectly connect, indirectly relation. What? Using the time of day. Here what? It is here what? Indirectly time and stage of life and color and clothes suited for the stage. What? Here what? Each and everything was not directly related. It is indirectly related to each other. What is indirectly related? Time of the day, stage of life, the color of clothes and our life stage. That all are what? Indirectly related to each other. So the mood of the weaver matches the time and purpose of their work. The poem thus flows. So what? Regarding that, here what? In this poem what? Each and every stanza, Sarojini Naidu asked the question to the weaver. Why you are very happy? Why early in the morning you are weaving clothes? Why you are weaving very bright clothes? Why you are very serious or very sad? Or why you are weaving in chill night? So then what? Regarding that we come to know what? Time and color of the clothes. And then what? Weaver is giving also answer through the poem. Why is weaving the clothes? What is the, so for that what? By the answer of the weaver we come to know what is the occasion and what is the purpose of that weaving the clothes. So in this way what we come to know each and everything here, time, stage, color, and stage of life, that all are what? That is indirectly related to each other. So and lastly what we come to know? We come to know the mood of the weaver. Means which type of cloth weaver is moving, weaver is weaving, which type of cloth weaver is weaving, and their mood also that type. So these all things given here, and that's why this poem what? It flows easily. That's why poem आसानी से लिखी गई है और आसानी से चल रही है. Now next question is given what? Compose. That is poetic creativity question. Very important for the board point of view. Always आता है जो सेक्शन बी है उसमें एक पोएम आती है और एक क्वेश्चन वहां पर कंपल्सरी क्वेश्चन पोएटिक क्रिएटिविटी. दिस क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट? very important question. And see this question what? What? Compose 4 line on importance of the cloth. What? We have to compose 4 line means कविता बनाओ. कैसी? 4 लाइन की कविता बनाओ. हाँ, किसके ऊपर? Importance of cloth के ऊपर. You have to make 4 lines. So here I made, and if you are able to make nice poem comparison of me, so you have to make. But I given one example. See, the attire indicates the man he is. His coat brings him confidence and protects too. The color indicates her mood and occasion. The weaver makes the christening, weaving and celebrating. What is the meaning of this? The attire indicates the man he is. What attire? उसका पहनावा, जो कपड़ा पहन रहा है. His cloth indicate what? वो reflect करता है कि which type of person he is. जो person सामने खड़ा है वो किस type का. His coat bring him what? Confident and protected. So whatever he is using the coat, that coat what? Coat पहनने के बाद क्या होता है? हमको और confidence मिलता है. वो दूसरे टाइप में बोलेंगे तो क्या कर रहा है? वो प्रोटेक्ट कर रहा है. ठंडी में हम कोट पहनते हैं तो हमको क्या करता है? ठंडी से प्रोटेक्ट करता है. बारिश में हम कोट पहनते हैं तो हमको रेन से प्रोटेक्ट करता है. तो what? This coat what? When we use the blazer type of coat on the stage, it give us confidence to give our speech very confidently, right? So that's why I added this line. And next line what I added? The color indicates her mood and occasion. So what? Whatever cloth what? Cloth color what? It is indicate mood and occasion. कि क्या ऐसा mood है? So from the weaver poem I taken this line. Weaver's mood is sad. He is weaving what? He is moving what? Occasion is what? That is dead occasion. That person is dead. That's why their mood is what? Very serious. So what happened? Color also indicate which type of clothes we have to, when the any function, any marriage party, we are wearing white color clothes? No, we are wearing what? Silk clothes, shining clothes. So what? Here I use regarding that line, the color indicates her mood and occasion. The weaver make the christening, wedding and celebration. Well, weaver make the christening, but this weaver what? He is making. This weaver, he is hard-working person, is not complaining. He make for each and every celebration. What? Maybe that is wedding, maybe that is what child born, maybe some sad anything. Then also what? Weaver is what? Any celebration is over there. Each and every time is what? He is making. Means he is doing their work. He is making the cloth. I think understood my poem. Again I am reading. The attire indicates the man he is. His coat brings him confidence and protects too. The color indicates her mood and occasion. The weaver makes the christening, wedding and celebration. Now next question, last one, that is appreciation of the poem. What? Write an appreciation of the poem with the help of the following point. What points they say? About the poem, poet and title, the theme of the poetic style, the language, poetic devices used in the poem, special figure of speech. Next is what? Message, value, moral in the poem. Then your opinion about the poem. So first point is what given? About the poem and poet. That first that we have to going to explain, right? Here who is poet? Here not a poet, poetist. Okay. Here what? The poet is what? Sarojini Naidu. Here poet written, we can write poet or poetist. That is both correct. Here what is? Poetist. First question answer about the poem, poet and the title, right? What is the answer I given? The poet Sarojini Naidu's poem Indian Weavers tell about the work of India's famous handloom craftsman. Okay, famous handloom craftsman. The three stanza marks the three stages of life. The weaver reply question about why they are weaving the particular piece of cloth of a certain color at time of day. At that time of day. What here in this what? In this poem what? Poet is who? Sarojini Naidu, and each and every paragraph she asked the question. So that's why what? I'm not giving this line, she asked the question. I always give what? This poem is on weaver. So I told what? Here weaver is replying what? Whatever question asked regarding that question, he is always giving the answer. And he say what? Why that particular piece of cloth? Why that particular color of cloth? And what time he is weaving? That reason he is giving to the poetess. Next is what? Theme of the poem. The theme is what? The theme is cycle of life. What is the theme here? By the three stages, by the three paragraph, poetess what? Try to explain us what is our life cycle. So regarding that, the main theme is what? Our life cycle. The weaver use what? Color associated with the birth, marriage and death. Through weaving the cloth for newborn baby, a queen bride and dead man. What? The main theme is what? The main theme is what? The life cycle. Okay. That is, and regarding the life cycle, the weaver is weaving what? Our cloth, and regarding that color. Next question what arises? Poetic style. Which poetic style here poet uses? Three stanza and each stanza having how many lines? 4 lines. So here what is the poetic style? Questioning, answering, means conversation type of poetic style here poetess uses, right? So on stage moving into the next, means conversation tone gives a flow life. On stage moving into next. Already I explained what? 3 stanza. In three stanza, each stanza have how many lines? 4 lines. And this is what? Conversation type of poem where the poet is asking question and weaver is giving the answer. Next question is what? Language. Which type of language? Which poetic style is used? So here what? Which poetic devices are used in this poem? So here what? The poem The poem is what? Metaphor for a cycle of life. New life dawn, marriage dusk, death night, and what? Here what? The poem is what? It is metaphor type, because here what? Timing and the occasion is what? It is indirectly related. That is what? Here timing and occasion. That is what? Indirectly related to each other, and that's why here what? In this poem, which poetic device is used? Metaphor uses, and somewhere it uses what? Simile also uses. Why? Because there direct comparison also so in this poem. What? The woven garment to the two objects in color apt for the stage of life. What? Here what? Here the what? Woven garment is directly compared with the what? Kingfisher bird, and somewhere it is what? The water. That is twin marriage veil is that twin marriage veil. Which color of veil is made? That is directly compared with the peacock feathers color. So that's why here what? Simile figure of speech also uses. And now special feature is what? This poem here, the sound of what? Alphabet W occurs a total of 20 times, right now. Each and every line, I think, so except 2-3 line, each and every line is what? It is belongs to the figure of speech, alliteration, alliteration, alliteration. So there is speciality is what? The sound of W occurs in how many times? Total 20 times. Right now? Sorry, 20 times occurs. At least once in all line except one. Means each and every line except one line. Each and every paragraph. And what? The alliteration figure of speech uses in this poem many more times to create a poetic device. And this is the specialty of this poem. Next, what is message, value, moral in the poem? What message give this poem? That we have to go into. See, the poem is dedicated to what? Dedicated to the talent of the weaver and the fabric of India, which were world famous. What? This poem is what? Totally dedicated to what? Talent of the Indian weavers and fabric. And this Indian weavers and fabric is what? It is worldwide famous, right? It shows the hard work of craftsmen, how we use their product in every occasion of life. What? I think this poem is what? Totally dedicated to the Indian weaver and their work and our country's fabric, where what? Through this poem what? Poets want to show how the weavers are very hardworking, and they by hardworking whatever product they are making by their skill, that product we are using in our life each and every occasion. And next is what? Our opinion. Your opinion means our opinion. Your students, you can change this paragraph if you want. You can write your opinion. I written my opinion over here. This poem is beautiful way of the poet to salute the weaver of India. I find that weavers are not only skillful but also talented. They combine color and create pattern. They are eye-catching. They know which color are appropriate for which occasions, right? So here what? In this poem what? Poets try to salute the Indian weavers. Why? Because Indian weavers are very skillful person. Sorry, because Indian weavers are very skillful person and they are very talented, and that's why they are able to weave the cloth by the combination of many colors. So regarding poem what? I say regarding poem, poet is what? Correlated with what? Peacock's feather. Peacock feather having what? Mostly purple and green color. So here what? Sorry. Here poet what? Here poet is says what? The try to show front of us कि these weavers are what? Making very stylish clothes by the combination of different colors. And they have the talent to create a new pattern of cloth, so that what, by thinking, this cloth will be used by the person on which occasion, right? So lastly I will say the poet bring out their talent as well as their hard work. But through this poem, what the poetess tries, Sarojini Naidu, the poetess Sarojini Naidu, in 100 years ago, she tried to what? 100 years ago this poem is written. So that time our poetess Sarojini Naidu, what she tried to bring out the talent of our rivers and their hard working nature front of us. Okay, now our brainstorming question finished. So in pandemic season, this is the pandemic season, so that's why we are taking online lecture. So students, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.